Hi, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Sacred Sensuality. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the content so far, and I thank you so much for coming to my channel and watching my videos. I do hope that you guys have been resonating with them and um, hoping the best for everybody. So, somebody's ego has been fighting their feelings for you. You have come out as the Queen of Swords so far. I feel like you were probably very direct and honest about how you felt you were treated in this situation with someone, and you're like, I'm over it. You felt I'm not necessarily getting like a cheating energy, although it could be, depends on your unique situation. I'm getting more so something like just withholding, just my ego is so big that, I don't have to tell you anything. I don't have to do anything, because I'm just the bomb. I'm just who I am, and you should automatically know that. But you showed them better than you can tell them, and you said, okay, well, since you have trouble expressing yourself to me, then what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna set you free. I'm gonna cut you loose. I feel that I have the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands always talks about success and victory, um, overcoming a lot, right? But it's also about pride. It's also about ego. Um, and it's basically showing that's the reason why many of you could have cut this person off. You were just fed up, just tired of the BS. Now, I went into why this person's ego is the way it is. I have two different scenarios. For some, this person has a big ego because they more than likely came from a family where the family fed them a lot of love and attention and validation, right? And while there's nothing wrong with that, this person probably grew up with just thinking that they are just not necessarily better than everybody else, but that everybody else, they're entitled to everybody else giving them that type of energy. Eventually, what it looks like, this person ran into someone who broke their heart. I have the Three of Swords here. This is something that pierced this person so strongly that they just decided, it's almost like I'm feeling like a regression. Like my family told me, or my friends, or women, or whoever have told me that I am the bomb. I am, this, I am that. Gave them an elevated confidence status, right? And so what they did was they went back to feeling that way. This person could have been with this person that they were with in the past for a while, maybe a summer for some of them, springtime or summer, and this was a person that they probably saw themselves with, it looks like. This person, the heartbreak that they felt from being with someone is like, I don't think I can experience this again. I don't think I can experience this level of love again. So therefore, they self-sabotaged by allowing their ego to run the show. This person right now is holding on to you tightly. Yeah. They have they're really in their leadership right now. And what I mean by that with this Emperor card, they are trying to exercise some sort of discipline within themselves. They know what they caused. And because they did that, I feel like it was a big self-evaluation that they had of themselves and your situation with this person. It's more like with the Judgment card, I've made a decision that I'm going to be a little bit more disciplined. I'm going to control this ego. They did a lot of self-reflecting. Meanwhile, holding on to you for dear life because you're something of value in their eyes. Although you came out as the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords, she pulls back her energy. You don't have to tell her too many times. She's been through enough BS to know this shouldn't go any further than where it is. So by you doing that, you made them go inward. You made them want to discipline themselves and make that decision that they're going to fix whatever it is that that negative part of their ego. This person has plans to come back, you guys. I have the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel that when they come back, they're going to come back very humble because you did just that. And I don't feel that you've done it out of, being mean or anything. It was just that you knowing your worth. And because you knew your worth, it's like that was an eye-opening moment for them. By you pulling back and pulling back your energy, you showed them that, hey, I got an ego too. I have dignity too, but I'm not out here hurting people. I'm not out here ruining people. I'm out here loving people. I'm out here being open and welcoming and accepting. You may have questioned your discernment with this person, but there's really no reason why. That you should have done that. I think you did pretty okay. Since this person has now made this decision to come back to you humbly, they also plan to come back very slowly. They're not in a rush, not at all. They're not in a rush at all. They are going to be watching you for a little while before they make a step. Reason why is because this person, you made them happy. It's a happiness that they probably haven't felt in a long time. And they know they were foolish. They know they want to, when they come forth, they want to come forth with an apology. They also, I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see. They miss your affection. They miss your warmth, your love, you know. They need that on an emotional and even a soulful level. I don't get like neediness here, not at all. Actually, some pretty decent cards. But this person also, what did I just do with that card? Did I sit it down? Yes, I did. This person also, when they come back, they plan to come back with some type of gift as well. They want to offer you something. They want to offer you something more than just a relationship. They literally want to offer you devotion. They want to be a little bit more present, attentive, loving. They are also willing to learn from you. You have wisdom. When I see the Queen of Swords, you cannot be discerning without having wisdom. I mean, you can, but think about it. Some of us learn the hard way, and sometimes a Queen of Swords, she does learn the hard way. She's mental. She's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and they tend to think with their heads first, and their emotions kind of get stuck. It's easy, a little bit easy. I'm not going to say it's easy, a little bit easier for them as sun signs to withdraw a little bit. And I feel like you did that in a graceful manner. But this person, you pulling back, like I said, is making them want to step forward. They are hoping and wishing that you will be more accepting of them this time around. When they do come with the apology, they want to, it's like they want to make you a priority. They want to be that reliable, dependable person for you. And you know why? It's because they legitimately want to make this right between you and them. But also because you make them so happy. You tick every box, of course. And you're all this person has ever wanted. Like, quite literally, that's what my card says. You are all I've ever wanted. And you are. They know that they were foolish with their behavior and how they mishandled you. But I'm going to tell you something, you guys. I don't know exactly what you did to this person, but you caused a wake up. Although some of you could be dealing with two different people. I have two kings here. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This can also be the same person. This could also be you bringing out those kingly qualities that you need. When you have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, you have someone that is both stable in the material and stable in their emotions. You have someone that is very diplomatic. You also have someone that knows how to keep you safe, right? They know how to create abundance in whatever form that is. And now they feel like they have to show it to you. They have to show you that I'm the one for you. You pulling back, you caused this tower moment for them. It was a wake-up call. I have the Lovers here, and it's like, you may not have said it outright, but this person knows that they have to make a choice. The choice is, do I pick my person, or do I stay with this low vibrational version of my ego? And they chose to be better. They chose to be better. I have the Seven of Pentacles here. When I tell you this person is going to come in slow for some of you guys, I'm going to pull some timing cards. I didn't get a chance to shuffle. This person is going to come in slow for some of you guys. This time when they come in, they're coming in more aware of their actions and how it affected you. And being that aware, it's like, okay, I know I messed up. I know I've hurt them in some type of way. I know I want to come back. I know I love them, want to be with them and show them all these great things, right? Now I want to put in some work into my person. And they do. I got the Seven of Pentacles. They want to show you better than they can tell you. And I'm going to tell you why. This was such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful confirmation for me. I typically don't read reversals, right? Unless my spirit feels called to it. But I am an upright reader. That's just how tarot was made. But when cards come out naturally, and the majority of these cards did, I think that's so beautiful. A lot of people think that since a card can come out upright, that it's not negative. No, every card has a positive and a negative to it. Just ask the clarifiers, right? I got the Four of Wands. What's clarifying that is the Three of Pentacles. I am hearing that song. I forget who sang it. I'm going to make you my wife. This person, when I tell you that they want to devote themselves to you, they aren't playing. They're serious as hell. Now, you know, coming out as the Knight of Pentacles, coming in back slowly into your life, they've got a plan. They've got some money put aside. They're ready to put it into action. They're ready to build a family. They're ready to share a home. They're ready to belong to you, and you belong to them. They're ready to be stable. They are ready to collaborate, get married, make it official. Whatever situation you are in with this person, they are willing to put in the effort to show you that I am here for the long haul. And I think the Four of Wands, clarified by the Three of Pentacles, is such a beautiful energy. Now, let's look at something else that I found very interesting. Some of you guys are going to be at a crossroads very soon. Because like I said, some of you guys could be dealing with by you cutting off the main person that you were dealing with, who this storyline was about. There could have been another male energy that came in, either a King of Cups or a King of Pentacles. Or this person has both traits. Just like it's a possibility that your original person has both traits. You are being called right now to look at things from an empathetic lens. This connection was a part of it was meant to help you understand another person. We can say we understand other people, but we have to apply it, especially when it comes to our romantic relationships, right? Some of you could be in straight up petty energy. I'm not going to lie. And it's more like, I won, but at what cost did you win? And this is a question that is meant for those people who really want this person back in their lives. What did it cost you to win with the Five of Swords? And when you realize that you didn't win and you didn't lose, you're going to start to go on a healing journey. And I'm not feeling it's going to be a long journey for some of you guys. You may do a little bit of self-reflecting and say, is this who I really am? Do I really, am I really that tough? Because I'm not winning, but I'm not losing either. I'm just being. Looking at this person from an empathetic understanding, like I stated, this person everybody has a past. They have some type of baggage that they bring in a relationship, whether they're aware of it or not. You're being called by Spirit to understand their perspective. But not only that, validate their feelings and be compassionate, because it's just ego. It's just ego. I didn't see anything here that said that you fed their ego or somebody in the past fed their ego. Oh my goodness, excuse me. This confirms one of the cards I was just about to pick up. That yawn, but it's not like I'm seeing that you this person was intentionally going out of their way to hurt you. It's just that their ego had become a part of their routine. I'm getting for some of them like a shaving routine, like I have to get up every day. I have to have high self-esteem. I will never be low the way I was again with the other person or possibly with family. I'm going to always, if in their mind, they could be thinking that they're operating from their highest self, not realizing that their ego is actually wounded. And that's something many of you didn't know either. But let me tell you something. This person has persevered so much. They're tired as hell. The Nine of Wands is about being tired. It's about fatigue. Because what comes next is those 10 wands. And when he has those 10 wands, he's ready to lay that shit down and be done with it. And move on with life. You could be in the same energy as well. That you're tired of course, yeah, you're tired of their ego and getting in the way of your relationship, but you guys know that this is a person who is going to make the change with the Wheel of Fortune. You know that cycle, you're gonna know that cycle is, they decided that it's going to be over. They decided that you were the one. Another song I'm hearing is R. Kelly's I Decided. I know a lot of people don't listen to his music. I separate the man from the music. Horrible man, great musician, right? But if you feel inclined to listen to that song, and he said, I decided to stay home tonight. I decided to treat you right. I decided to be there for you. I'm going to be on my P's or Q's. That song is really deep. And I feel like this person has made the decision to do that. After they have balanced themselves out with the Temperance card and learned that my ego has to be fed in moderation. This is messing me up, man, because they realize it came from a place of childishness. But I have 2 pages here, the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. So do expect some communication. And every time I see the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords, that's clarified, which is not often. This is telling me that this person is waiting for the right opportunity. They're going to come in with some lighthearted energy, maybe a joke, maybe a simple, how are you doing? But they're optimistic about what it is they can do for you. They're a little bit optimistic about having that plan. However, you're going to make them think twice because you're still stuck in that did I win, did I lose type of energy. That's something you guys have to heal from, because this person's going to be ready to take action. And of course, the decision is yours. The Star card is about hopes, wishes, and dreams and healing. This person has the hopes, wishes, and dreams that you guys can move forward because they sat in the hermit energy for however long they needed to and realized, I'm hearing like, bro, what is wrong with me? What was I doing? What was I thinking? I fumbled such a decent person. The Queen of Swords is not a bad person at all. It's just that she's not taking nobody's shit, right? And that makes her that much more valuable. People always talk about the Queen of Swords, how she's a bitch and she's this and she's that. And yes, in some cases she can be, especially in reverse. She can be a gossiper, or a shit starter, or, all kinds of shit, a liar. But in this situation, By you being willing to let go, you force them to go inside themselves and to think. You force them to do that. That's something that they need. And honestly, that's something you should be proud of if this is your story. While you should have pride that you had to force this person to not only see your worth, but that they needed healing too. So just don't let it go to your heads in that way. Kind of that, oh, I knew you were going to come back. I knew you were going to see my worth because I'm such a good person. I'm this, that, and other. Know all those things. Don't say and act in a way that is opposite of the embodiment of the energy that you're supposed to carry with that, right? You inspire this person so much. Like, they're ready. The Ace of Wands is about sex too, just, of course, it does in a way represents the phallus. However, the spark that you've given this person, the enthusiasm that you've given this person, the space that you forced them to have, it is what created the inspiration. It doesn't take them much to know that you are the one for them. At this time, use your high priestess powers, and that's just seeking your guides for guidance, or whoever you may believe in, whatever you may believe in, right? Seek guidance on how you should proceed if you feel you are unsure about this person. But let me tell you something. Don't delay it necessarily because of just the past, that I'm feeling like I'm gonna make you wait because you made me wait. No, because then you're focusing on the problems again and you're inviting those problems back in. This is a time for you to use your high priestess powers, which is that almost of what some people will call a witch, right? The power of your tongue is very important. The power of your emotions is very important right now. We are not focusing on the past with this person if we're going to move on, right? We're going to let it go. Because to me, the Four of Cups is like a person that is not just unsatisfied, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like apathy. Like apathy. And delaying a decision. When you do that, you may have trouble expressing yourself because maybe you still have some grievances about, the situation with this person. But what I'm also seeing here too is that you, by delaying it, you may make this person go inside of a shell and feel as if like, well, my healing, while it was good for me, I ultimately did it too to get my person back and to be back with them and to, show them that, hey, I'm ready too. I didn't mean the way that I acted towards you. So you may cause them to shut down. And when they shut down, if that's the case, it's like now I'm going to bow out gracefully. That's what I feel. Either you or this person is going to bow out gracefully. But if you bow out, or when you bow out, The same with this person. It's like you may feel like you've had enough tears. I focused on this enough, you know, but you still aren't letting it go. And if you continuously bring that up, which is something the Queen of Swords can do, and she's also one to test her men, her people, when you're in that energy, it's going to be like the person may feel defeated. And it's like, damn, did I lose you? I mean, I didn't have to go through all of this before. And like, I get that you had to put your foot down with me and, you know, be strict as they call it nowadays. But did I, it's like I'm hearing, like, did I fuck up so bad to where you're gone? If this person feels that way, it's like bowing out, giving up, and saying, it's like, I don't want to be the reason you cry. That's one of my oracle cards here. That's what they're saying. They don't want to be the reason that you hurt anymore. So they may feel that since I no longer have you and I did screw up, I did fumble you, I'm just going to go because I don't want to be that reason anymore. You know, I've tried to show you that I could be this person, but I'm feeling like you may not be hearing it. You know, you may not believe it. And you have every right to be that way. Not trying to invalidate whatever way you feel, but from what I could tell with these cards here, it's this person plans to come back in with good intentions. They plan to come back in a lot more disciplined in their ego, and they plan to be the reliable one, the one who can build a relationship with you and be your person and be home. The Four of Wands is the card of home. And when you have home in your person, you know, they want to be your home. They may look at you as some sort of home for them, or they want you to be that way for them as well. Ultimately, though, the decision is up to you. But just to let you know, this person is aware that their ego has gotten in the way and it has interrupted your connection. But they also plan to come back slower, sweeter, bearing gifts, and meaning you well. Let's look into some timing cards. Let's see, when is there a possibility that this can happen for you guys? Some of you guys, I'm feeling that this could be in the process of happening right now. Others, this may happen in the future because I did have that Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords, she's very decisive. She's quick thinking. She knows exactly what she wants right now. But this is a person who not only did you make them realize it, you made them go into a healing space too. And you made them a little bit more enlightened. With that star card that was there, you made them a little bit more enlightened about just maybe spirituality in general. The nails are too long. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to pull 2 cards. I'm going to ask you guys to choose a number. Okay? And I'll tell you what it says. I'll clarify with an additional oracle if I need to. All right. Please clarify that, please. Please clarify for this Other cards, please. And one more time. For those of you, okay, let me just put it this way. I want you to choose from two numbers, number 19 and number 7. The first card is number 19. The second card is number 7. Time is fluid. Let's remember that. So these are all possibilities. So far from what I see here, this is in the process of happening. I have the month of May. So this is in the process of happening for you guys. This person will be coming out soon to try to have that conversation with you. If you've chosen number 7, your person, even though you could have resonated with this. Spirit is saying that it's time to move forward because it's going to take this person a little bit more time. Like I stated, he's coming in as the Knight of Pentacles. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest freaking knight in the deck, but he gets the job done. If this is someone that, if you've chosen this number and Spirit is saying that it's time to move forward, it's only because in September this person plans to come back around. Your person, if you have chosen the number 7, is a person who just needed a little bit more time. Okay? So, I hope this resonates. I wish you guys all the best, and you have yourselves a good evening.